This is Mahajaya, and as you can see today, I look a little different, and that is because I have dreadlocks. And I actually want to talk to you about dreadlocks and where they originated, and actually the spiritual significance of dreadlocks, or as in India, as they call them, Shiva Jatas. So dreadlocks actually originated in India. You know, Shiva is the first being ever to wear dreadlocks. And you know, out in the West, a lot of people, when they see dreadlocks, they think of Jamaicans, they think of the country Jamaica, or they think of you know, the music icon Bob Marley. But even though Bob Marley made dreadlocks really popular, he definitely made dreadlocks an icon for people to wear. The originator of dreadlocks, the trendsetter of dreadlocks, was definitely Shiva. So I actually want to explain the significance of jatas and, like, you know, why we have them and their spiritual significance. So when we have jatas, right, and actually dreadlocks is in the agamas. They tell you exactly how many dreadlocks to have on your head, how long to wear them, and you know, even to the point of where they said, like in the agamas, where it says that to even put 5 rudrakshas after you get your jatas. So actually, let me go into that. So in the agamas, it says that you can have like a number of jatas starting with 5, 11, 13, 26, 28, 36, 50, and then 82. So those are the number amount. I actually got 50. And then the length is supposed to be to your Swadhisthana chakra. The reason for that is, like, you know, the longer your hair is, it actually is strengthening your nervous system. And not only that, but in the agamas, it also said to wear 5 rudrakshas in your dreads, which I am doing. Like, this is 1, and I have like 5 within my hair all throughout. So that's what it says in the agamas. And the significance of dreadlocks, of Shiva Jatas, is actually when you have a slight pressure in your hair, it actually opens up subtle grooves in your brain that can attain, or that can actually hold the energy of enlightenment. So when you get jatas, when you get Shiva Jatas, you're actually going on that spiritual path of enlightenment. And you know, every little thing that you do, when it aligns to the path of enlightenment, which is Sanatana Dharma, eventually you get enlightened as soon as possible when you do the little things that, you know, make you go into a more enlightened path. So and not only that, you know, like Swamiji said this himself in the courtyard, and he had said that, you know, when you get Shiva Jatas, when you get dreadlocks, you are actually embodying the divine. How? Because when you look like Shiva, eventually you will act like Shiva and ultimately become Shiva. So jatas is another way of embodying Shiva, embodying the divine, embodying your divine nature. So, you know, when you say that mantra, Maha Sadashivoham, it's not only a saying. Now that you're actually looking like it, looking like the divine, you are more, it's more easier for you to become the divine when you look, when you act like it. So that is actually the spiritual significance of jatas. It's to forward you in your path to enlightenment. It's to, you know, it's for you to not only embody the divine, but it's for you to, like, you know, hold in that enlightened energy until you become enlightenment itself. So, if you like what I've been saying, you will definitely love what Swamiji has to say. And, just check out his YouTube channel, which I'll provide a link up there. And if you have any questions or comments, you can definitely ask me in the comments section. And thank you so much. And I'll see you guys later. Nityananda.
On to the hopefully elect. And this lesson is going to be dealing with dreadlocks. All praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And the title of the lesson will probably be Hebrew Israelites and Dreadlocks. Okay? With the subtitle of Shiva Jatas. Because that's what this shit's up, man. Now, anyway, let's just get into it real quick. I'm not going to make this a long lesson. But we've been telling you Israelites for a long time that you have no business having dreadlocks, that it's a heathen custom. And Jake always do what they normally do. They make excuses and say, well, Samson had locks. Well, what's the difference between locks and dreadlocks? There's a big difference. Now, anyway, I played the clip from the beginning. Let me apologize to the brothers and the sisters. Sorry to make you sit through that heathen madness, right? But it's better that you hear it coming straight from one of them heathens themselves. Now, this chick, she look like she could be a Jake that's caught up into the heathen ways, but at the end of the day, she could also be a heathen. I'm not 100% sure on that. Now, a video was sent out among the brotherhood in the chat, and it was entitled The Indian Origin of Dreadlocks, right? And I went and looked up the full video, and doing some research on it or whatever, and I actually ran into the full video. So I put it in there so you could get, some information. And that is confirmed, which it already was. Brothers have done lessons on this. But dreadlocks are a heathen custom. No Israelite should wear them, and that includes the women. Because women have said, well, I know men shouldn't, but what about the women? Well, would you want to have fucking Shiva Jatas on your damn head? Now let's get into it a little bit here. Now the first thing I want to do, I'm gonna show you a photo. This is the Hindu goddess Shiva, right? Let's go to a picture. Which the damn dreadlocks come from. Can you see that? Is that not plain enough for you? It's fucking dreadlocks, man. It's a heathen custom. You see? So when you wear dreadlocks, you are worshiping a heathen god, man. Bottom line. You can see it right there. It's plain as day. Fucking dreadlocks. And let me just say this, man. I hate fucking dreadlocks. I always have. And to see an Israelite with dreadlocks on is really bad, man. It's feminine as hell for one. But now you can clearly see that it is the illicit worship of a false god and an idol. And Jake gonna make excuses, but whatever. It's a Hindu custom. It's a heathen custom to have fucking dreadlocks. You think that, and like we said, even with smoking the weed is the same thing, right? Because the Hindus do it. That's where these Rastafarians get this shit from. These fucking dreadlocks. That whole Haile Selassie, which he was a damn, if I'm not mistaken, an Elamite, which is where the East Indians come from, Elam, man. Look at this shit. These dreadlocks, and you got Israelites walking around with this on your damn heads, man. And we're never to be caught up in the worship of false gods and idols, man. Bottom line. Now, let's read a few scriptures here, because you know that when you do these things, man, you are worshiping a false god. Bottom line. This is 1 Corinthians 10:21. It says, let me start at verse 18. Behold, Israel after the flesh. Are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar? What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is anything? But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to the Most High. Now, plainly, we just showed when the Hindus do this shit, they're worshiping the false god or the false goddess Shiva. And the Rastafarians pick that up and they put it into their culture. And then you niggas go and you model yourselves after that. You think that's some black shit when you do that. It just go right back to being black. I'm black, bro. Got the dreadlocks. I'm black, brother. No, that's some heathen wickedness, man. Them fucking dreadlocks on your damn head. Which the video said, oh, you know what? There it is. And you're a damn scoffer. What does it say? Shiva Jatas. So you niggas walking around in the earth talking about you an Israelite and with this shit on your damn head, man. And you are ridiculous. And we told you about it. We told you it was heathen custom. But maybe now you'll believe it. then it came from the mouth of a heathen. Just like we told you that these fake Jews was Amalekites, that it was Edomites, right? And now that the video is out, and the man confirmed it, that these people came from the house of Amalek. Maybe now you'll believe that too, like Elder Apostle Ramlob said back in 1 Corinthians 10 and 20. I'm gonna go to 21. Oh, you know what? Back in 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice the devils. Excuse me. They sacrifice the devils and not to the Most High. And I would not that you should have fellowship with devils. You can't wear, practice idolatry by having dreadlocks on your damn head and then claim you worshiping the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You just cannot do it, man. He goes on here, verse 21. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. And that's plain, man. You can't get more plain than that. Let's also get Psalm 16 and verse 4. The Most High hates idolatry, man. Period. And when you walk around the earth with dreads on your damn head, Shiva Jatas, you are an idol worshiper, man. Whether you say you doing it for this reason or that, the Lord said you ain't supposed to do nothing that's got to do with another God, man. Psalm 16 and 4. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. The sorrows shall be multiplied. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Plain. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. And the scripture said we're supposed to never even mention the names of other gods, man. Now I'm doing it for the purpose of this lesson, but it's plain in the scriptures, man. We're not even supposed to be mentioning them. Now before we move on, we saw this the worship of the false goddess Shiva, right? All right, and then all I did was real quick, I put Hebrew Israelite dreadlocks, right? And lo and behold, you're gonna get a whole bunch of niggas. See here, what's the caption on the picture say? Did Samson have dreadlocks? The answer would be fuck no, Samson didn't have dreadlocks. This is the exact same shit of the false goddess Shiva. You think that a holy man of the Lord, a Nazarite, would have this shit on his head, man? Of course not. And that's the excuse you niggas love to use. Some fucking dreadlocks. Look at this shit. And when you go to these images, you're gonna find a whole bunch of corny ass wicked niggas. Look at this guy. Hebrew Israelite Torah dreadlocks and a Nazarite vow. Now that really burns me up when you niggas do this. You talk about the Nazarite vow. Your simple ass think that the Nazarite vow meant that Samson and Samuel and other Nazarites went and sat down and somebody braided their goddamn hair, man. There's no way that shit happened. The Nazarite vow. Give me a fucking break. Here it is. This guy don't even got a beard. His fucking mustache is trimmed up, but he under the Nazarite vow. Are you out of your goddamn minds? This is the shit that burn you up with Jake. This nigga here know he drank wine. You ain't no Nazarite, nigga. And Jake loved to say they took the Nazarite vow. That's the look at this guy. Shanok Yisrael. Look at this guy, man. Man, fuck you, Jake. You niggas are out of course, man. Out of line, going off. Look at that shit. This feminine shit. Hollering about the Nazarite vow. No beard now, mind you. And why is it that every time a guy say he taking the Nazarite vow, you have never seen a Nazarite, okay, like a guy say he gonna take the Nazarite vow and his hair is short, then it just grows. You never thought that the Nazarites had big ass afros? Nobody hair just grows in the fucking braids by accident, man. They don't just dread up. You have to go and you get that shit done. So no, man, you wrong. Nazarite vow, my ass. Nazarite vow. You niggas, man. Look at this shit. Jake is a bitch, man. A real bitch. A body, man. Look at this shit. This guy fringes on and all these fucking this shit on your head, man. I heard of dreadlocks, but shit locks? Look at this shit. You Jake a commercial. You a bunch of commercial toy ass niggas, man. And y'all gotta excuse my harsh language. I'm fucking tired of this. Look at this shit. When you go to these images, this is what you see. Jesus Christ. You mean to tell me that the Lord and Savior would have a fucking Hindu hairstyle? Dreadlocks. Jiva, what's it called? Shiva Jatas. Give me a fucking break. Here they got Samson looking like this. Are you crazy? Now when you're reading the scriptures, man, let's just go on, because it's always a nigga hollering about the Nazarite vow. You have to think about these things logically, man. One of our men, right, from the house of Judah, Levi, or Benjamin, you have hair like wool, man. Your hair is not gonna fucking dread up. Okay? Your hair is not gonna dread up, man. Bottom line. it would grow into a thick ass afro. Would it not? Look at this shit, man. Jake is an asshole, man. Look at this shit. This guy, yeah, man. Shh. Come on, man. Fucking Shiva Jatas. Niggas walking around the earth looking like heathens. Got heathen hairstyle, man. Talking about you an Israelite. You heathens. Look at this guy. Black Hebrew Israelite is redundant. Look at this shit. You think Samson walked around the earth looking simple? Look at, here you go. There you go. There's your man. Look at that shit. Shiva Jatas. Absurd, man. Absurdity. Let's go back to the scriptures, Salakia. You know, I rambled a little bit, but let's just get the scriptures. Let's go to Samson. As a matter of fact. Now, like it wasn't bad enough when you hear about doggone worshiping a idol. Look at this. When you deal with Samson, this is Judges 16 and 12. It says, Delilah therefore took new ropes and bound him therewith, and said unto him, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And there were liars in wait abiding in the chamber, and he brake them from off his arms with like thread. And Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with a weave, the 7 locks, a fucking 1,000 little little different Shiva Jatas on your damn head? Of course not, man. And I'm having this issue right here lately. Damn it. All right, I got it. I'm having this issue here lately, man. You know, getting this thing to do what I wanted to do, but that's on me though. Yeah, Samson did not look like this, man. Okay, Samson had no fat ass, no dookie braids in his head. He had 7 woven locks, not this shit. And Jake loved to use excuses. You love to use excuses to do what you want to do, man. This gay ass shit. Where is it at? And you love to call yourself black Hebrew Israelites too, which you're not black, man. And we're not black Hebrew Israelites. And this is not the hairstyle that Samson had. He didn't have this shit. And this thing is just tripping, man. Now this guy right here, I don't know. I can't rightly say. I don't really care for that my own self, man. He was fired for having long dreads. First off, if you were really a real brother, you would know that we don't wear no damn dreads. Okay? Hebrew Israelites do not wear dreads, man. Y'all forgive me. Alright, so let's just go back to it. So Samson said he had what? He had 7 locks. 7 fat ass locks. And I can't even find it now, man. Yeah, he says, and he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. And you got to go into it and look, you know, get into it to do the studying, man. But his locks were woven. Okay? Bottom line. Now, like I was going to say, like it wasn't bad enough to be told that if you simulating having fucking dreadlocks or Shiva Jatas, that's the worship of a false god, man. It's a heathen custom to have fucking dreadlocks. Nasty, matted, wool like fucking, not even wool, nasty, matted dreadlocks on your damn head is a heathen custom. And that wasn't bad enough. The scriptures say plainly, 1 Corinthians 11:14, does not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him. That's right there, smack dab in the middle of the Bible, man. Does not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? Nigga walking around the earth talking about you a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a Nazarite, brother. I took the Nazarite vow. Yep. So let me get it straight. You took the Nazarite vow and you went and you sat down somewhere and you let them braid your damn hair up, because black people, so-called black people, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, when you have your hair get thick, it get bushy. It don't grow down your damn back, man. It gets bushy. Bottom line, it's just a bunch of bullshit, man. Jake is an asshole. And you just making excuses. You say you take the Nazarite vow so you can have long hair, man. And that's just the bottom line. Get knotted, natural dreadlocks. Give me a break. You ain't never seen one person that had just naturally just roll up into fucking dreadlocks. And maybe I'm ignorant to to all of that, but I haven't seen that. I let my hair grow as a child, and all it was an afro. It never grew into no fucking locks, no dreadlocks. And when you go here to Ezekiel chapter 44 and verse 20, it says, neither shall they shave their heads, nor suffer their locks to grow long. They shall only poll their heads. And locks don't necessarily mean like it's a fucking lock like you people talk about. Now, this is written to the sons of Zadok, the priest, right? Let me go up here. Y'all bear with me here. But now we all priests. You claiming, yeah, Ezekiel 44 and 15, but the priests, the Levites, the sons of Zadok, that kept the charge of my sanctuary when the children of Israel went astray from me, they shall come near to me to minister unto me, and they shall stand before me to offer unto me the fat and the blood, saith the Lord power. And this is the instructions of that, man. You see? Neither shall they shave their beards, nor suffer their locks to grow long. They shall only poll their heads. Neither shall any priest drink wine when they enter into the inner court. You see? And that's just the bottom line, man. Now, when it says they shall only poll their heads, mean you don't shave it down. You just trim it. You trim your hair, man. Right? You don't supposed to let your hair grow down your damn back like a woman neither. So all them damn images that Jake, let me just go here, man. And I had brought up the difference between locks and dreadlocks, but they ain't got the right information, because really them shits be looking the same to me, man. Let's go here and get Hebrew. Y'all bear with me here. Dreadlocks. Images. And Jake, you just enamored with having your hair down your damn back like a woman, man. That shit is feminine. But anytime you go into it, you're gonna always see a Jake saying that, man, that he took the Nazarite vow. Hebrew Israelite Torah dreadlocks and Nazarite vows number 6. Get out of here, man. Like I said, you took the Nazarite vow. Meanwhile, your motherfucking goatee, you got a goatee and not a beard, and that shit is lined up. By the way, my nigga, look at this shit, man. Jake is a feminine asshole. There's no way Samson or Samuel or the Lord himself, look like this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Give me a break. Holding fast to the Nazarite vow. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We know. The Nazarites that don't preach. You ain't never seen the guy on the highways and hedges? Nothing. Nazarites that don't preach. Yeah, okay. Look at this guy. Stupid ass stank hair, man. Look at that. Samson has 7 woven locks. Look at this guy. Jake is a demon. And anyway, man, I got one more scripture we can read. Let's go here. And this is what always happens, man. And no matter what information you bring out, Jake gonna find a way to rock them fucking dreads. But you know what? Go ahead and rock them, man. The Lord gonna cut you off. Ecclesiastes 32:17. It says, a sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will. And like I said, man, if the guys was truly Nazarites, where are the pictures at before you had long hair? Where are the pictures at before you had long hair, man? You don't have any. You don't have no photos going back to before you had the before you had the braids. You guys start out looking like this with an afro, and then their shit grew into these. Look at this shit. Nazarite vow. Yeah, alright. These one of the feminine niggas. Nazarite vow. My ass. And somebody already went into this. See, 1 Corinthians 11:14. Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? Now, like I said, you women gonna say, well, what about the sisters? Can the sisters have dreads? Well, let's see. Would you want the false goddess Shiva's hair on your head? Of course not. Ecclesiastes 32:17 again. A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will. And really don't a whole lot more need to be said about it. It's a heathen custom. You should never do it. If you want to go into it and look up some more research on your own, you can do that. It's whatever. You should go into it, because I'm not going to, waste a whole bunch of time dealing with this. We told you it was a heathen hairstyle. It's a heathen custom, and no Israelites should have no damn heathen customs, man. Bottom line, you can't get out of it. Them dreadlocks look just like most of them guys out there, man. That hair down your back like a woman. That's some gay shit. Anyway, that's the lesson, man. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.